There are a lot of different settings you can play around with in Warframe, and I thought I'd go over some that will change or maybe even improve your Warframe experience. Because this game has many options, I will try to focus on the settings I find to be the most interesting. When you open the options menu, you'll see various settings categories. The first two sub-menus are keyboard and controller controls. Here you can customize your key bindings and adjust look and aim sensitivity. One option that I find interesting is the invert tap/hold abilities option. Some Warframes like Woban have abilities that work differently depending on whether you hold the button or just tap it. This may not be useful for everyone, but I have seen some comments that people with carpal tunnel syndrome might prefer to invert this so that there is less stress on their hand. In the system sub-menu, you can mostly set your network settings like ping and region. Warframe doesn't operate like most online games with dedicated servers. Instead, one squad member acts as the host and the other squad members connect directly to them. This is where the ping limit comes in. Ping measures the time it takes data to travel from one device to another. If this time frame is very long, you might experience lag or other weird issues. Lowering the ping limit means the game will try to match you with players closer to your location. In some cases, setting this too low might prevent connections with other players. I remember this happening to me a couple of times when I wanted to invite someone for trading. I personally keep my ping limit at no limit because occasional lags don't really bother me, and I also want to avoid problems while trading. Warframe doesn't have a lot of servers, but there are still some, mostly for relays. In the region setting, you can choose your preferred server. I would advise picking a region with a large pool of players. I don't have anything against specific regions, but sadly, some of them don't have a lot of players. I once wanted to meet someone in the bazaar for trading. We were both in the same instance near this tree, but we couldn't see each other because we were on different servers/regions. This setting isn't really game changing, but since then I always keep this in mind when I'm unable to meet with other players. The last setting is cross-platform play. Warframe can be played on different devices, and with this enabled, you will possibly be matched with players across all devices. I don't think it hurts to have this enabled. As for the other settings here, I did a little bit of research and honestly, I'm keeping these settings as they are. I would definitely advise you to do your own research, but I don't see any harm in setting these like this. In the social sub-menu, you can control how you receive invites and requests from other players. Here you can enable or disable different chat channels. Personally, I have all of them enabled because you never know when a spicy drama might happen in region chat. Other options here included the profanity filter, ignore list, and the chat appearance. In the interface sub-menu, you can customize a lot of elements. I won't go over everything because that would take a lot of time, but here are some highlights. First, there's the theme option, which lets you change the colors and style of the interface. Keep in mind that most of these themes cost platinum. Here you can also customize the HUD. You can play around with the damage numbers, player names, abilities and similar stuff. You can even completely hide the HUD if you want to play this game on hard mode. One question I got asked a lot is how I put health bars at the top of the screen. It's this option here. Just turn it off. The next menu is video and graphics settings. If you played other games, you probably know more about these than I do. I keep most of these settings at medium or off. This is mostly because too many bright lights and flashes cause me some health issues. In the audio settings, you can adjust the sound volume and you can also mute Ordis, Nightwave and even the operator. Warframe also has voice chat, which I've heard some people use, but it is not my thing. The last category is accessibility. One option here that I would absolutely recommend you enable is this one. Basically, with this enabled, every firearm will become fully automatic. I also want to mention colorblind compensation. I've seen some people asking about this in chat, so here it is. If you have any issues with colors, you can switch between different filters here. You can also enable or disable subtitles. At the bottom, you can switch between different cursors, which I didn't actually know about until I made this video. As a sort of joke, I also want to point out that you can customize almost every color in the game. You want to change your damage numbers to red, you can do that. You want to change your basic critical hits to red, you can do that. You want to change every damage type to red and fool everyone into thinking your Mark 1 Breton without any mods is doing red crit damage? Well, now you can. Warframe has many options and I tried to show the ones I think can make a big impact on gameplay. I honestly didn't feel like going over every single setting because I think that would be, I don't know how to say it. I think people understand what look sensitivity is, and I think it's pointless to spend time explaining things like that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I don't know about every option, but I might be able to help. Enjoy the rest of your life and let me know what do you think about this.